What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy. I'm speechless. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. Let's just jump right into the postgame. But before we do that, shout out to everybody currently in the chat. Let's take attendance / roll call. You guys know the deal. We got Spades, Anthony, Austin, Lugo, Joseph. We got Yoelvis, Sports PC. Who else we got? We got Buddy Skipper. We got Tony. We got Yankees fan for life. Matt, Amy, CJ. Who else we got? We got Sean. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Absolute brutal ending to that game. I say we kind of start things off before we get into the box scores or anything. Let's just kind of break down how that game ended, right? Because I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, blame Justin Wilson, blame the Yankees offense, blame the umpire because it was strike three." Personally, I think the reason the Yankees lost tonight is kind of a combination of all three of those things, right? First of all, the offense was trash. You need to score more than 2 runs against the Detroit Tigers. It was putrid tonight. Second of all, Justin Wilson cannot be in that game in the bottom of the 10th to close things out. That's terrible. And three, the umpires sucked. So it was a combination of all things. 1 run? No, they scored 2. I mean, yeah, because Rougned had the home run, then they scored the other run on the top of the 10th, so they had 2 runs. But why is everybody saying 1? They scored 2 runs tonight. Okay, I'm confused. But, yeah, I don't know why Chapman came in the 9th for a road game. It's just, my mind is boggled from tonight's game. It was one of those where we were talking about in the pregame. Bro, we were talking about this in the pregame. We really thought that this was a guaranteed win. And it's so frustrating, like, looking at it now. I kind of warned you guys. Did I not? I'm like, yo, whenever we say that it's almost a guaranteed win, we always lose. Easily. Whatever. Let's take a look at the box score from tonight's game. Brutal stuff. Let's see. So DJ went 1 for 4. DJ continues to struggle. I don't even know what it is with him anymore. It's kind of getting frustrating. Stan went 0 for 5 with 4 Ks. I wasn't really expecting much from him tonight. He kind of gets a pass just because he's been out for the past couple weeks. But Judge continues to rake 2 for 5. Gio 0 for 4, Glaber 1 for 5, Odor went 4 for 5. Shout out to Rougned Odor. He had a really good night at the plate. But it just wasn't enough to get the job done. Clinton went 1 for 5, Higgy went 0 for 3, Gardner went 1 for 3, Andujar came in, pinch hit, single. But yeah, brutal stuff. Chibuzi says that might be on me, Pat. I said put a 1 in the chat if you want robo-umps. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense then. That kind of makes a lot more sense. But let's take a look at the pitching from tonight. Just wasn't good whatsoever. But Cole was solid. Actually, no, the pitching wasn't that bad, now that I think about it. But it kind of felt like it was worse just because Wilson kind of rained on everybody's parade at the end. But Gerrit Cole gave the Yankees a pretty solid outing. 6 innings, 1 earned run, 5 Ks. It wasn't a typical Cole performance, but he still kept the Yankees in the game, I would say, easily. Peralta clean inning. Green clean inning, Chapman clean inning, and then Wilson was 1 strike away. 1 strike away. And this dude just couldn't get the job done. I don't even know what to say about this dude anymore. Justin, all right, scoot back in the chair. Let me go to full view for this one. Justin Wilson, you are the definition of trash, bro. You are garbage. Like, pure I think I could be a better option for the New York Yankees at this point rather than Justin Wilson. No joke. And I don't think anybody in the chat could tell me otherwise right now. I think if we pick one random person from the chat and throw them on the mound for the New York Yankees tomorrow, they will be 10,000 times better than Justin Wilson without a doubt in my mind. Bro, Justin Wilson, you're trash. I understand that, like, the umpire made a bad call, should have been strike 3. However, that doesn't mean that the next pitch you have the right to go out there and throw an absolute meatball and give up a walk-off tank. It just doesn't work like that, bro. Justin Wilson, you just made the bozo list, bro. Easy. Moving on. That felt good. That felt good to get out of my system. I like that. But Joseph says should have gotten Shane Green instead of Wilson. Bro, apples, oranges, it same stuff to me. I don't really care. All I know is that Justin Wilson's on this team, and he's trash. The definition of garbage. Just saying. Monkey Gaming says it's Frazier's fault for not catching it. I think that that's a troll. Now, if that's a pretty good troll, because you almost got me pissed off there. You almost got me. You almost got like a second Pat rant in the span of like 3 minutes. So there you go. CJ says, why is Grossman bat dropping? I wish Chapman went out there and socked him around third. All right, but like, here's my thing. It's like, bro, are we really going to get mad at Grossman for pimping that? He just hit a walk-off home run against the New York Yankees down to his final strike, bro. Anybody who's knocking Grossman for kind of celebrating that, you're a bozo. Sorry. But moving on. I don't even know what to say anymore, honestly. Monkey Gaming says, God darn it, Pat, you got me. Listen, I'm getting too smart. I don't want to say I'm outsmarting you guys, but it's kind of getting to the point where I'm outsmarting you guys. I don't know. But Joseph says, Pat, do you think offense will wake up? Yes. They will. It's only a matter of time, right? I mean, the Yankees offense isn't going to stay this bad. Eventually, they're going to pick things up. They have to. They're not going to stay this bad forever. I mean, they just have too much talent, right? You look up and down the Yankees lineup, and this is a team that you would expect to kind of score more than 2 runs. One earned, I guess, do you guys like to say. But one run that they put together themselves off the Detroit Tigers. You would expect more than that. They just couldn't get anything done today. It sucks. Today was a really demoralizing loss. Like, really. Like, chat, I don't know if anybody else feels like this. Damn. Like, I feel heartbroken. I feel like I just got, like, dumped at, like, elementary school prom. Like, what are we doing right now? Jeez. But Futai says, when Marcus Timms is fired, some people might start celebrating like Giraffe Neck Mark. Well, that dude's just a bozo. But I will be celebrating like him when Timms is finally fired. It's just, I don't even know what to say. When Rougned Odor carries your offense, you know that something's wrong. Because Odor is a terrible hitter. And he was the only Yankee tonight who kind of put together any sort of solid at-bats, right? Chat, I don't need. I'm pissed off. I don't even know what to say. And it's odd, right? Because usually, like, we come on here, like, even after the most brutal losses, and I still find a way to, like, keep, like an upbeat kind of mentality as far as the Yankees the current state of the Yankees goes. But it's so hard right now. It's not so family fun vision says Sad Boy Pat. This is Sad Boy Pat hours. Let me get a hashtag Sad Boy Pat in the chat, because that's exactly what I am. It sucks. Bro, you're down to your final strike, and Justin Wilson throws an absolute meatball. A meatball, bro. To Robbie Grossman. What are we doing? Hashtag, what are we doing in the chat? But Joseph says, these are the games we should win. These are the type of games that make the difference from getting a wild card spot or winning the division. That's also true. You need to beat the bad teams, right? And the Yankees just don't seem to be doing that. I know that they swept the Tigers when they were in the Bronx. Sure, my hat goes off to you Yankees. Like, so proud. There you go. But you go to Detroit, and they just literally cannot put anything together. I know Casey Mize is a decent pitcher, but it's like, bro, you got to do something. Whatever. CJ says, can you read all my comments, please? I'm about to flip. Well, that's not really a nice way of asking me, so I'm going to say no. But, hashtag what are we doing, Pat 2021. There we go. Austin says, Pat, I'm so happy I stayed up until 5 a.m. in Madrid to watch this game. That sucks. I'm pissed off that I stayed up this late. Oh, it's 11:11, by the way, chat. Make a wish. But, I'm upset that I had to stay up this late just to watch this game. I could only imagine staying up until 5 a.m. to watch this garbage. But, I'm just happy. I think the only positive from today is that tomorrow's game starts at 4 instead of 1. So it's not like we have to like watch this all again early tomorrow, which sucks. But let's see. Damien says, how dare anyone say Wilson over Litke? Now here's what I'm saying, chat. When Zach Britton comes back, if they send down Lucas Litke over Justin Wilson, I am fighting someone. Who am I fighting, chat? I need to fight someone if it happens. Because Lucas Littke needs to stay on this team and Justin Wilson needs to go. It's literally as simple as that. But, Not So Family Fun Vision says 4 p.m. is the perfect start. I agree. I was talking about this today. 4 p.m. is the most beautiful start time for the for the Yankee games for the weekends. Simply because I think 1 o'clock might be a little bit too early, especially if it's after like a Friday night or something. But then 7 p.m. is a little bit too late because, like, let's say, like, you want to, like, go eat dinner on a Friday night or something. I don't know. Like, say you want to take Aaron Boone out for a nice Italian dinner. Bro, it might be too late by the time the game's over. So I think 4 p.m. is the perfect time, bro. You get to do stuff in the morning, and then you still have free time at night because the game's over by, like, 7. Let's go. But, Not So Family Fun Vision says, fight me, skinny boy. I'm not falling into the bait. I promise you I'm not falling into the bait. CJ says, no, I'm saying I'm about to flip on the Yanks, not you. I was just asking you to read my comments. I wasn't saying I'm flipping on you. I'm saying I'm flipping them comments. Yeah. Listen, if you guys want me to, like, read your comments and I miss it, just keep putting it in the chat if I miss it, because it's tough for me to, like, scroll all the way back up and find the comments. But Frank says, can't complain about Cole, though. No, yeah, we really can't complain about Cole. He really did have a solid performance tonight, despite the fact that the offense couldn't give him any sort of run support. Hashtag free Cole, bro. I mean, this is just, it's getting to a point where they're giving him, like, the DeGrom treatment, and it really sucks. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just, take a shot for every time I said that tonight, or every time I said I'm speechless. You'd probably be completely plastered by now. But Austin says, Pat fight Zach Campbell. Huh. Okay. There you go. You should fight Giraffe Neck Mark. No, bro, it's too easy. That's literally, like, if Giraffe Neck Mark wanted to do it, I'd do it. But, like, he would never want to. If you put Futai says, if you took Boone to dinner, then you need help. True. If anything, Boone should be taking you to dinner. Like, all right, here's my thing, chat. If any of you go out to dinner with Boone at any point in your lives, and he makes you fit the bill, let me know. We'll make a hit piece on him. Easy. Aaron Boone, the most, like, ungrateful person in the world, whatever. But THG says, can we please fire Timms after the season? Why wait until after the season? Why? Bro, literally fire him right now. We're looking at a team who has so much offensive potential. I mean, these past couple years, I mean, it's not even just this year. They've had so much potential offensively, and they just can't really live up to the hype. Brutal, bro. Screw you, Marcus Timms. Let's see. Pat, don't jump. Everything's going to be all right, says Ed King. Oh, everything's going to be fine. Like, the Yankees are still making the postseason. Don't get it twisted. The Yankees are still a very good team. But it's games like these that are the most depressing. Like, especially when you're one strike away. I would have much rather have the Yankees gotten blown out by the Tigers tonight. I would have much rather a 10-1 loss than how we lost this evening. I said evening, so you know it gets serious. Just saying. THG says, it's just not how the Yankees do business. They never make earth-shattering management decisions midseason. Bro, because they're wimps. No, I'm just kidding. Yankees organization, if you're watching this, I love you. Not really. But I think at some point, if the team has struggled so much, why not make an earth-shattering management decision midseason? Like, why not? Just like Jordan just said, when will someone get held accountable? Like, bro, there has to be some sort of accountability for this team. And if you don't want to hold the coaching staff accountable, then hold someone else accountable. Hold Justin Wilson accountable. Because, bro, this dude's just serving up meatballs every time he comes out there, and it sucks. It genuinely sucks. Lori says, why was Chapman in the 9th inning on the road? Bro, I really wish I could tell you. Because I have no idea. If anybody wants Boone's phone number, search Google. Maybe it's on there. But shoot him a text. Oh, God, I'm choking. I think Boone's ghost is coming after me. But if you want to shoot Boone a text, maybe find his number on Google or something. But P Money says Wilson should go keep Tom Hanks company on an island somewhere far away. Comment of the night. That was actually really, really, really solid. Does anyone get it? The movie Castaway? Wilson. There you go. Okay, whatever. Anthony says, is it just me, or does Justin Wilson only throw a fastball? Does he have any other pitches? Bro, he has a meatball and an extra large meatball. That's literally all he does. It's the worst. But CJ says, I came in from hanging with my friends to see the walk-off. It ruined my night. I was having a great night. Well, that's just what the Yankees do. They could either, like, set the tone for your night in a really good way, or, on the flip side, they could set the tone for your night in a really bad way. So, yeah. Johnny, bro, we need a hydrate YouTube option. Now, if anybody knows, like, how I could set that up, let me know. Because, like, bro, I always forget to hydrate, and then I end up choking. And I don't want to, like, end up choking and dying on stream one night. So, that's what I'm saying. Meatball and a cookie. All right, so those are two of Justin Wilson's favorite things. So, there you go. But, no, I mean, listen, I know we're being, like, very pessimistic as far as tonight goes. And these are obviously just instant reactions to this team. But, I think that it is concerning at this point how the Yankees just can't seem to find any sort of consistency, right? And I don't think all of the frustration right now comes from just tonight. I think it's because tonight is a reminder of how bad this team is capable of playing at. How bad this team is capable of playing. Like, there you go. How bad this team is capable of playing. Like, you know what I mean? So, I think despite the fact that the Yankees went on a really good streak previously, it's kind of getting to the point where I really hope we're not getting back to those really sad Yankee hours. And it kind of feels like we are. I don't know. Anthony says, Yankees lose a heartbreaker and the Knicks lose a playoff game. Siri, play Sad Pat Hours. Hey, Siri, play Marvin's Room by Drake. Actually, please don't. I'm not trying to get copyright strike again. Hydrate. Yeah, the Knicks got blown out too. That's not fun. Shout out to the Knicks. But CJ says, why is Boone so bad with the bullpen? He doesn't know how to play the game. He irks me. You know what else really pissed me off? Who remembers that play? I don't remember when it was. I don't remember what inning it was, but you guys will know what I'm talking about. Gio Urshela was safe at first base. They called him out, did a replay, still called him out, even though the replay clearly showed that he was safe at first. Aaron Boone did not do anything. He did not go out there and argue. He just stood in the dugout and shook his head. That sucks. Like, that is the worst thing I've ever... Your team is lifeless as it is, right? And then a call like that happens. You need to go out there and kind of fire everybody up. And not just stand in the dugout. Ready? I'm going to do my best Boone impression. Ready? Really, Boone? Like, the umpires just blew a call that could possibly, like, mean the game for your team, right? A man on base in a situation where your team's not really scoring a lot of runs, and you're just standing there, like, in silence and just shaking your head? Really, Boone? If that was me, I mean, hashtag Pat for manager, I see that in the chat. If that was me, bro, we'd be out there in 3.5 seconds. We'd be out there faster than you could say hashtag Pat in the chat. That's all I'm saying. But THG says Boone is just a god-awful manager in general. True. Harvey says blame everyone else but the players. But that's not even true. First thing we said coming on here, the Yankees offense has been putrid. However, just because the offense has been putrid, that doesn't mean that there's other aspects of the team that have been bad as well. I mean, and you look at Justin Wilson as one of them. You can't say that this game kind of doesn't land on Justin Wilson's shoulders, because even though the Yankees did score 2 runs all game, when you're in a situation to close out the game with 1 strike to go and you give up a 2-run shot, yes, you deserve some hate. Easy. So no, I mean, we can't say that, like, while obviously the offense didn't produce, and while Boone is just a lackadaisical manager, there's so many aspects of this team that just didn't function properly tonight. THG says Girardi would have killed one of the umps if he was managing today. True. It's definitely possible. Let's see. Chibuzi says, once again, umps have full reign on the game with no repercussions when they do a horrendous job. Hashtag robo-umps. I'm down with robo-umps. I wasn't for a while, but I think after kind of seeing how things have gone over the past couple years, give me robo-umps. Amy says, Pat, will you ever want to be in baseball as a player, manager, GM, etc.? Well, player's not happening. I'm already 21, so that's just way gone. I would love to be a manager, but, like, what are my credentials? Like, seriously, like, what are my credentials to be a Yankees manager? I have no idea, but I would love to do it. Austin says, Pat, look at the bright side. My boy Devi is on the mound. I love Devi Garcia. Shout out to him. I don't know. Is he pitching tomorrow, chat? What day is Devi pitching? Tomorrow or Sunday? I think Sunday, right? Let me see if I can pull this up really quick. Why does it say TBD for Sunday? I'm literally going to snap on MLB.com right now. Oh, so Devi's pitching tomorrow. Okay. Devi's pitching tomorrow. There we go. So who's pitching Sunday? I have no idea. I guess Tyone, maybe? Whatever. Moving on. Futai says, Yankee song. Marcus Timms thinks he's lit, but he doesn't realize Vanilla Ice had more hits. Gardner built like Caillou. I want to tell him F you. Surprise Boone has a wife. He must have ruined her life. Chat, let me get a round of applause for Futai. That is an amazing song. Damn. Look at you go, Futai. Shout out to Futai. I love the creativity. That's just amazing. Clap, clap, clap to you, Futai. I like that a lot. THG says, I don't know any one of us can be a manager. If Aaron Boone can get a managerial job. True. I just got to get a job with ESPN or something. I think that's probably the way to get things done. However, kind of based on if the Yankees ever check me out to be a manager, they would probably just watch these streams and be like, nah, like this just isn't happening. He's definitely going to be a liability when it comes to like the media or something. I don't know. But Anthony says, people's argument against robo-umps is human error is part of the game, but that's a weak argument because if it's in the strike zone, then it's a strike. Human error shouldn't be a factor. True. I agree with you, Anthony. Human error shouldn't be a part of the game. It's a falsehood, right? I like that word, falsehood. Human error is a part of the game, but it shouldn't be. I don't think error should ever be a part of the game unless it's being committed by a player. That's actually cool. I never realized if someone subscribes, it's in like the top right over here. But shout out to Raymond for subscribing. Appreciate you, Raymond. We're currently at like 1930, almost at 2K. Shout out to everybody who subbed. Johnny says, honestly, I'm more concerned with the offense more than the bullpen. Wilson will get dealt with, and we'll eventually get both O'Day and Britton back for sure, bro. Easily. I'm very concerned about the Yankees offense, and I think if anybody isn't concerned about the offense, you haven't been watching this team for the past couple years. Is that not true? It's true. No one's even here to disagree with me. Sean's not here. Parra's not here. Jalen's not here. No one's here to disagree with me. The Yankees offense is a huge liability right now, and it has been for the past couple years. This might be a hot take, but what has costed the Yankees a playoff run every single year the past couple years? The offense dies once they face good pitching, bro. I know the argument can be made that the Yankees didn't really go deep in the playoffs because they didn't have a solid rotation or their bullpen wasn't too good. But personally, I think the Yankees haven't gone deep because the offense just foils under pressure. It's literally as simple as that. You put this offense against any good pitcher, they're not scoring more than 2 runs. They're just not. And I don't know what's going to change. I really don't know. They can kind of go on a streak in a couple games in like the middle of May, June, whatever. They're probably going to get hot again eventually. But it's tough. It's really tough. Whatever. But shout out to Sean D for subscribing. Appreciate you, Sean. Padre fan says, Pat, I am no longer a Yankee fan. You now know me as Padre fan. Well, shout out to you, Padre fan. But listen, shout out to Soren Skies with the $5 dono. Appreciate you, Soren Skies. They said Giancarlo looked awful up at the plate today. Good Lord. He did. However, at the same time, like I kind of mentioned before, I'm not going to give Giancarlo too much trash today, simply because it is his first game back in a couple weeks. Now, like, that is kind of no excuse for going 0 for 5 with 4 Ks, but at the same time, like, it is kind of a decent excuse, right? I mean, the dude hasn't faced live pitching in a while. Give him a break. However, if this becomes a trend moving forward, then I would kind of be concerned about him. But we got those Brian finger guns. Bang, bang, bang. Appreciate you, Soren Skies, for the dono. Not so fun. Family Vision says Shane Bieber has entered the chat. The Yankees did go after Shane Bieber. They did demolish him. However, it seems like when they went up against the Astros pitching, the Rays pitching, they literally could not do anything. Against the Rays in the ALDS, the Yankees could not hit if the guy's name was not Giancarlo Stanton. And that's a problem. 2019, they could not beat any of the Houston pitchers. It sucks. But, like, you kind of have to put into perspective that this offense needs some sort of change. It needs some sort of revival. Like, what can we inject into this lineup to just give it some more energy, to give it some more life, especially with Luke Voigt out? 1, DD juice. Take that Derek Dietrich syringe, inject it into the lineup. 2, Chris Gittens juice. Call up Chris Gittens now. If you're calling up Chris Gittens, it has to be now. There would be no other time that makes sense. Luke Voigt's out. Mike Ford sucks. Bring up Gittens. Either DFA Ford, send down Ford. I don't care what you do with Mike Ford. Ship him to the moon for all I care. But I'd like to see Derek Dietrich and Chris Gittens get a shot. They could maybe be some sort of revival like the Yankees need. I have no idea. But moving on. Soren Skies says, Judge is hitting the crap out of the ball. What do you mean? Oh, I saw a Judge hater said Judge sucks. That's just a troll. Don't even pay attention to that. Matt says, hot take, the Yankees are about to go on a 15-win and 16-game run like last year after the Tiger series. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not going to argue you on that. If the Yankees do win 15 out of the next 16, I'll be shocked, but pleasantly shocked. How about that? Should have pinch hit for Stanton? No. There's never a time where you pinch hit for Giancarlo Stanton. I know he's just coming back from injury, but you don't pinch hit for Giancarlo Stanton. Anthony says, and if the Yankees never acquired Odor, we would have scored 0 runs over 9 innings, and Cole would have gotten a loss. That's embarrassing. And that's what I'm saying. Rougned Odor, a guy who's batting under 200, should not be the man who's carrying your offense. You just shouldn't be, bro. This sucks. Whatever, chat. I'm just hoping that they come back better tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be a huge game for them, simply because I want to see how they could rebound from this. If they could pull up against Spencer Turnbull, who's been a solid pitcher this season, and just dominate, bro, I'd love to see that. Am I expecting it? No, but I'm hopeful. Shabuzi says, hashtag get it done. Chris Gittens, get it done. I would love that. You guys know how much I want Chris Gittens up. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't really know, to be honest. We'll see, though. Shane Bieber says, I'm better than Cole. Have you seen my curveball? Sorry, Shane. You are surely not better than Gerrit Cole. Well, that sucks. But, listen, on that note, chat, that is going to wrap things up for today's postgame. Absolutely brutal game. I guess kind of the major takeaways I have from today. Aaron Judge is still a dog. Rougned Odor isn't that bad. Justin Wilson sucks. Shoot him to the moon. The Yankees offense needs to pick things up. And Deivi Garcia needs to pitch a little bit better tomorrow to kind of keep the Yankees in the game. But tomorrow's game does start at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If anybody tunes in for 1 o'clock, the game is not at 1 o'clock. It starts at 4, which means we will be live for the pregame tomorrow at 3 p.m. on this YouTube channel. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you do know when we go live before and after every single Yankees game this season. Also, a bunch of links in the description of this video. We got merchandise, a Discord link if you guys want to chat during the games or after the games, whatever you want to do. Also, Newsbreak. Be sure to follow us on Newsbreak, posting exclusive content on there. But, like I said, Deivi Garcia Day tomorrow should be fun. Hopefully, Deivi pitches well. Hopefully, the Yankees could rebound. Don't be too sour about this loss. The Yankees are still going to make the playoffs. They're still going to win the World Series. You guys know the deal. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. See you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Peace.